Let's put on our protective equipment. First, we will be using a disposable face mask, a disposable headband, an isolation gown fully sleeved, magnification glasses with external light source, and nitrile gloves. Per the CDC and OSHA, we are required to wear our personal protective equipment during every service as to protect our clients and ourselves. Sleeved isolation gowns are preferred, as we do find ourselves sometimes working across our clients to get the best angle. Let's get started. Items that you will need: a cleansing wipe, a cap, a bib, and a bib holder. Mask, gloves, covered machine, needle, and aftercare product. Take your photos and be sure to get different angles. Also make sure you have enough lighting for the photographs. Apply the cap along with your bib and bib holder. These disposable items make for a more efficient cleanup process. The disposable dental bib holders have stickers attached to the ends, which is how we will be attaching the dental bib. Wipe the areas over which you intend to work with an alcohol-free wipe. Remember that we are working with an electric arc, so nothing flammable should be used. Apply an appropriate numbing product. Here we have chosen to use a cream-based product. Be sure to read manufacturer's directions in regards to how long the product should be applied and whether it should be covered with plastic wrap or not. This particular product will be left on for 30 minutes and covered prior to the procedure. Wipe excess product with a cleaning cloth. Be sure the skin is clean and dry prior to starting the procedure. Grab your covered machine. We will now twist on our needle. Carefully twist on the needle, careful not to bend it. If the needle is bent accidentally, it will need to be replaced. You may feel the need to map out the area. This step is not always necessary, as sometimes the issues are clearly visible. Proceed with the procedure carefully, hovering over the skin about 1 millimeter. Be sure not to make direct contact with the skin, as this may cause excess trauma. On our client's forehead, we are working around wrinkles, and we are working around the perimeter of the wrinkle to help open it up so it looks less indented and apparent. Hover directly over the skin carefully. A couple of key things to know are, the longer the duration of your arc, the higher the intensity of the treatment. This goes hand in hand with the strength that you have set on your machine, as well as the distance when placing your dots, and the size of the area over which you are working. Technicians may think that a higher strength and more intensity would be most beneficial for our clients, but this would mean more downtime, discomfort, and risk of infection for the client. In some cases, you may need to stretch the skin taut to prevent your client from moving, and in other cases, you will need to press the skin together to better see the fine line or wrinkle. This may be done at your discretion. Wipe your needle periodically, as carbon buildup can prevent you from creating your voltic spark. Once you have worked over the area, there's no need to touch it again until you apply your aftercare product. We avoid the use of numbing products with epinephrine, as epinephrine is a vasoconstrictor and can actually occlude the area over which we are trying to work. Clients should be aware that the following 2 days after the procedure, they would want to keep the areas completely dry of any moisture. Once you're done, you may cap your needle for safety. For aftercare, we may use a peptide or serum meant to stimulate the healing in the skin. After this, the client will do dry healing. This will help the crust form over the areas in which we're working, and this will help stimulate a faster healed result. Remove your client's protective wear. Take your after pictures in the same or similar position. And you're done. Now we will clean up our tray. Please be sure to remove your procedure gloves and wash your hands immediately after. Our soap dispenser and paper towel dispenser are both touch-free and wall-mounted. Our hand sink is also touch-free as well. This is to limit the amount of contamination that occurs. Dry your hands thoroughly. Reapplying gloves immediately. Cavicide wipes will be used to wipe our tray. To begin, we like to remove the most dangerous items. In this case, it is a microblading tool and a disposable hair shaver. We will put those into the sharps container. The remainder of our garbage is disposable, so we will limit our contact but dispose of everything into the bin. your gloves and wash your hands again. Some technicians may choose to wear 2 pairs of gloves. This is also appropriate. Dry your hands. And reapply your gloves. Wipe down your tray thoroughly and efficiently, leaving no debris or residue behind. Per the manufacturer's directions, they will take about 2 minutes to dry, and at the conclusion of drying time, the tray will be ready to be used again. You may now remove your gloves as well as your isolation gown. Wash your hands one final time. Dry. And now you're done.